how to deadlift. All right, so in this video, I'm going to run through with you a few things that I want you to keep in mind and a few things I want you to get absolutely correct when you are deadlifting. So in the compound lifts, the deadlift is one of the big ones, and you should be able to move probably the most weight you can lift in the deadlift, because you're utilizing an absolute mass of muscles, your glutes, your hamstrings, a lot of your back as well, and you can just pull this barbell, if you get it right, from the floor really well and generate a huge amount of force. So how are we going to do that? We're going to pick up the barbell. It's that simple. I'm going to show you head on, then I'm going to go up the side so you can actually get a side view and see how my body moves. But ultimately, we want to be utilizing the legs as much as possible and not the back. A lot of people with deadlift, you might be one of them, and have got a lot of lower back pain, and that came from this movement where all of the weight, the legs drive has gone, and all of the weight is being put in the back to lift up the barbell. That's not efficient enough. If you've got a ridiculously heavy weight or even lots of reps, you're going to get a lot of lower back pain or a lot of lower back fatigue. So I'm going to go into it. So we have the barbell with the weights on. What we're going to do first of all is step up to the barbell, and our foot stance is going to be quite narrow. So I don't want a big wide foot stance. I want to be as tight and taut as possible within our body and the core. So we're going to have a close stance. So basically under your hips. So where your hips lie, that's where the feet are going to be, not wider. We're also going to point both of your feet absolutely straight forward. Don't have them out turned like this. So first, narrow stance, feet facing forward. What we're then going to do is put our hands just outside of our legs, and this is where you're going to get hold of the barbell. If you're using straps, you'll go overhanded grip, but if you're not, get used to using an underhanded grip. You'll just get more grip on the barbell when you're like this. You can put the barbell in your fingers and you'll get a better grip. Trust me. So this is where we're going to put the hands. That'll then instantly take us down to where we're going to grab the bar. And what we want to do here from this point is we want to create tension in the backs of our legs and the hamstrings before we lift the bar, because that's what we're lifting the bar with. We're lifting the bar with the legs, the hamstrings, the glutes, and we need to activate and switch them on. One of the easiest ways I found to do that is keep your legs straight and instantly come forward and you'll feel tension. Take hold of the barbell, keep the tension in the backs of your legs, nice and straight, drive your knees forward, and you're instantly going to go into the correct position, and then we drive the feet into the floor, push all the way down, keep our back nice and straight. You can look down and drive the hips forward. And then on the way down, we lean forward first. Don't bend the knees first. And allow that barbell to come back exactly the same way as it came up. We want that barbell path to be as straight as possible. I'm going to walk into this, do it again, then I'm going to go up the side and show you from the side. Narrow foot stance, feet facing forward, hands outside of the legs, legs nice and straight. Grip hold of the barbell. I'm now going to straighten the back and drive the knees forward while remaining and keeping tension in the backs of the legs. Come up, drive the hips through. Execute the deadlift, stand up at the top, and then I'm going to lean forward and bring the barbell down. All right, here it is from the side. My floor in the garage is slightly off, so that's why the barbell rolls. So, feet narrow stance, feet facing forward, legs straight, hands just outside the legs. I'm going to do my over-under grip. Legs straight, drive my knees forward, sit back. I've got tension here right now If I want to create more tension, I just drive the knees back ever so slightly. That'll create more tension in your hamstrings. Then I'm going to come up, legs and back or hips go up at the same time. Forward with the hips, drive them through, and then on the way back down we lean forward first. There you go, it's that simple. I'm now going to do a bad rep. This is not what I want you to do. Basically, we don't want you to limit your leg drive and have it all in the back. This is what I mean. So a lot of people do this. Come down, they go like this, boom. All the legs are gone, and now all they have to lift the bar is the back. Even at this weight, 70 kilo, for me, doing that feels really heavy. It feels bad. And you're just not wanting to hinge that lower back like this without that kind of weight. We want everything to work together. Use your whole body to do the lift. It's a compound lift. It's a huge lift. And we want to execute it really, really well. That's the deadlift tips. Watch the video through again if you're not sure. Look at where I put my feet, look at where the hands go, and make sure you execute it right. Reset your reps unless stated otherwise, especially in conditioning pieces, you can go touch and go. But for strength, we want to reset and then lift.